Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And getting to start, Ranger Suarez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
About to get started here, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway from Fenway. Gets him to chase after that one. Suarez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Cody Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Cedar Rafaela, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie.
Got him. That's
Here
an out.
tonight, an efficient start to the home
Batting
first,
third,
2 away.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Splits the plate, strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball. Hey.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one fouled off. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2-2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
On the ground, could be 2. Siegler tossed to second, over to first, safe.
Batting 6th, center fielder Spencer Jones.
1 out man at first, and now the center fielder Spencer Jones.
Hey.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down looking. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
He dives back in safely. First offering. Runner goes.
Hee-haw!
That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Finds its way through, base hit. Jazz on his horse, coming around third. It's in and out of his glove. In comes the run from second to second, and he's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So runner at second, 2 down. Austin Wells now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
That's a strike. Ball.
Just
No.
missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the corner for a strike.
Ball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Payoff pitch. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's outside. Ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Durant wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Good hitters count the 2-0. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Throw sails over his head at first. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Really strong hitting performance recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Caballero over to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Boston, on to the third inning. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. This ball's chopped to the ground, and it goes just foul. That one outside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Finn Rice.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Down low.
1-0.
Well, looks
no.
more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. So
Take your base, ball
puts
4.
runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike. And the count 1-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now here's a flare off the bat. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Joe stepping in for Boston. Andrew Monasterio. Ball 1, no strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
No.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher, Connor Wall.
And
That's
the
the
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Strike.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Anthony Ziegler.
This is Anthony Ziegler. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2.
No,
Really
that's
good
the ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Two aboard, 2 outs. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. Wong at second. Siegler on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at Fenway, on to the 4th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Stays alive.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
No.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Spencer Jones.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next, for the Yankees, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. He doubled home a run at his first AB. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the air, right field, raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Ball 1.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway, still stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Yeah, that's fouled off. Deal 1.
Ball. Two.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Puts it in the air out towards left center. One away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball.
The Red Sox down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up with a fastball inside. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Yeah.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Hey.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Up the middle. Monasterio. 1 at second. Throw to first, but
He's in there. He's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Ranger Suarez will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Pitching change here, Tommy Canley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
No.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Weisser getting ready to go. Guerrero warming up as well. The 1-0.
Hey.
Rice off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Outside. 3-1 now. Late on that fastball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner around second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Paul Goldschmidt now. And a foul ball. The Yanks trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Not close with that one. Ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Popped up. Chisholm under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
No, inside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the monster. The throw in. And he's out, trying for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. On the ground to first.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Here comes a 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Quick move to first. Chisholm back in on a dive.
Ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce
that's a
over
ground
the
rule double.
fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Fouls away the first offering.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tommy Canley done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Tyron Guerrero on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
No, that's a
A lot
ball.
of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next
Ball, that's
offering
down.
is down low. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
For the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Ball, no.
The 1-0.
Ball,
This is a
too high.
situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
There's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Still only one out here in the inning. And ball
That's a ball.
four
Take
to
your
aboard.
base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Swing and a pop-up. Monasterio takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Jesus Dominguez.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
The 1-2. That one almost got him.
Ball.
3-2,
No.
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. And that'll
That's a
load
ball.
the bases.
Take your base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Anthony Siegler.
Second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
First
Ball.
pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball 2.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Ahoy.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, inside.
So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He rides.
Eaton thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 1-0.
Hike. Ball. That's down.
just
that's
missed.
down.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that drops in for a strike. Eaton not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The Bo Sox down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 3-2 now. High fly ball right field. Dominguez moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar.
1 out man at first. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the count is even. Bounced up the middle. Volpe flips to second. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Late swing, foul to the left. Rafaela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Way inside.
No.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ha!
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And the 0-2. That's
Ball
a
one.
little bit low. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox,
Red Sox,
number
Greg Weisser.
57,
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Weisser.
And up next for New York, Spencer Jones.
Center fielder, Spencer Jones.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw
He beat it.
comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Jose
No problem beating out the
Caballero.
infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Danny Coulombe, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Now quick throw to first. And he
Safe.
dives back in safely.
Ball outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for the Yankees. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new
Yankees,
pitcher here
number
to start the
41,
bottom of the 7th. Tim Hill.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Here comes Wilson
Leading off
Contreras.
for the
1
Red
for
Sox,
2.
First baseman, Wilson
Red Sox fans are
Contreras.
frustrated, no question. And
That's
that's
down.
downstairs. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Yep.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The Yankees leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Hill, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Caleb.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No, down.
Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Boston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Let's go, kid.
On the ground, right side. Contreras takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ball. That's a ball.
Up
Ball.
and in. And now 3-1. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the DH, Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
For the Yankees, right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two on, one out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weisser is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a lefty out of the pen, Danny Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
Down.
Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-0. Back in Boston, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Ball.
On the ground to third,
Foul.
but it kicks foul. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
Foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hill won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now Now pitching for the
Here's a new
Yankees,
pitcher from the pen,
number 75,
Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Nate Eaton. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Back inside Fenway Park. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock up and throwing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hee-haw!
Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Center fielder Spencer Jones.
1 out man at first. Spencer Jones will hit next. That misses.
No, that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Goldie leads off first with 1 away. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Just
Ball.
missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball
He's
2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. So
Ball
Watt
4. Take
puts
your
runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Austin Wells digs in now.
Ball 1.
Swing and a bouncer. Over to first, and that's the inning. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Ball.
And that is out of play. Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ha!
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And it's fouled away. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through it for the K. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Left fielder, Aaron Durant.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Abreu around third. The relay to the plate. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent it, but ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.